I'm Tiana, you're watching Good Things TV. We are here on day one of Good Things 2022, sponsored by Ned Whiskey, and I'm here with not one, but two amazing bands all the way from the UK. We have Nova Twins, and from Redhook we have Emmy Mac. Welcome, ladies.
Hi.
So tell me, we're actually able to do festivals now. Like, how amazing is it, first and foremost, to actually be able to perform again? And I know we've got a bunch of us, so we can just like roll around. Who wants to go first?
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's like our first festival in Australia, so we were like so excited to see what the crowds are like, and like they're amazing, and so it's been great for that.
But also we're from the UK, so we've been gigging all year. So is this one of the...
It's like festival-wise, like we've had a couple, but this is probably the biggest one we've had. Like, it feels like forever.
Congratulations on it all happening again.
Yeah. Is this your first time in Australia as well? Welcome.
Yeah.
How are you finding it so far?
Amazing, like good vibe. It feels safe, and it feels like everyone's really upbeat and happy. It's nice.
And what about you, Miss Emmy Mac? Like, we're back. We're doing this.
We're back in business, baby. Yeah, it's so good, and it feels like it's just like a real like summer camp vibe. It feels like a reunion because I think just so many people having so many people from the industry and like the community like together in one place. It's just so many people be like, oh my gosh, how are you? It's just it's really really good vibes all around.
Awesome. I think what's really amazing about both of your bands is, like, for me personally, seeing incredible women kicking absolute ass at like a heavy alternative festival. Like, for yourselves, like, how is this to be able to see like we're all doing more of this? Like, because I know all of you have been actively pioneering so much of this. Like, how is it feeling to see that like it's not a little thing anymore? It's not an anomaly. Like, what is that like for you in a festival setting, especially?
Even like this whole conversation, a few years back, this wouldn't even been a thing.
So true.
Like, all of us wouldn't really like, it just would have been like probably like just a guy interviewing us with a load of other guys in the room. So it's so nice to see things diversifying a lot more, because we can fucking kick it. Like, we can do it, and we've been kind of held back from doing it for a very long time. So I feel like this should be like a really celebratory time. We're all here being boss bitches out here, taking over the scene, you know.
Hell yeah, it's so weird. Like, also, you know, when you like go to the bathroom and you're used to just like being the only girl in the bathroom, you're like, there's so many people here. It's so rad.
It's like everyone's dressed up and colourful as well, because you always go to like rock festivals and they have like a barber but no hairdressers.
Yeah.
You know that? Or like no like makeup parlour. But now everyone's looking glamorous. They're coming together, so I feel like it'll happen.
Yeah, but still,
It's one of the things I love most about you guys as well, because you are just like, the fits are always so incredible. And I love that, like, I feel like there was always kind of like that pressure to kind of just like, not like androgynize, but just kind of like desexualize and just kind of just, you know, t-shirt, jeans. And now I just love that, like, there's just this explosion of not just like diverse talent in like the heavy space, but also just like, we're just celebrating just dressing however the fuck we want, and
wear colours.
Yes,
We went to festivals, everyone's just in black.
it's like a sea of black, which is fine if that's your thing, but like it's cool that there's like no pressure to like conform to that anymore.
Wear whatever you want.
and I guess especially like as women, it would always be seen, people would take you seriously if you were dressed if you were colourful, and that was the problem. It was like, but it's nice to see it flip on its head, and everyone's just being like, and everyone, I think even like men are like, you see them like just changing up a bit more. Everyone's just kind of mixing it all up, because it's not just so black and white. There's a whole spectrum to play with. So it's really, really exciting time, I think, for the community, for the scene, and
The crowd at Good Things as well looks so diverse and colourful and like fashionable, and like all the women at the front.
Yeah, and everyone like, at the front, like, we was like, oh, this is like...
Yeah, they were like dominating the place.
Yeah, for our set, sick.
So good.
And that's what's so exciting too, is like, especially when I was younger, that just didn't happen. Like, I didn't see that. And who knows, like, and you see younger people in this crowd too, older people, like, how exciting is it that we're now going to have this next generation as well, that it's just going to continue and it's just going to get even bigger and better.
I think it's going to be exponential, because that's what happens, like, you know, when you don't, you know, when you see like someone who you relate to up there kicking ass, you're like, oh, I can do that. And now, because there are just like so many incredible like female and non-male artists like doing that, I think that the next generation is going to be insane.
Yeah, they're going to be incredible. They
will.
already are.
Yeah,
I see
yeah,
it now.
right?
Coming through TikTok.
Gen Z.
guys, like let's have some time
Gen Z style, they're like fearless.
Yeah, they are.
It's amazing.
I love that. Well, I won't keep you long because everyone's had a busy day. I know you've been able to play, but we've still got 2 more days. You're still to play tonight, so we've got a lot going on. But tell me, it's no one's first festival rodeo. Can you quickly share with me a key standout festival moment for each of you that you've had throughout your career that's just stuck with you and you just look back and you're like, how the hell did that happen? Or just something that was amazing and you still think back on?
Top of the head, Hellfest and Lowlands Festival.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was mental. We played at like 11:30 in the morning, expected like no one to be there. Walked out to 22,000 people. It was insane.
I can't fathom that amount of people.
It was like,
Bad for like 11 in the morning. So we were just like pretty new on the scene.
we were like, oh,
We're not like, well, we're
you
new,
know,
but
no one's
new
going to
fans.
really come have a few at 11 in the morning. And then it was mental. So
Yeah,
Hellfest.
That was a moment. It was like,
yeah. What about you?
Yeah, damn.
Oh man. We opened Rock im Park in Germany this year, and like it's same thing. It was like because we were opening and we were just expecting there to be just a handful of people, and it was packed. Like that was insane. It'd be a tie between that and also Unify earlier this year because that was like our first festival back after the pandemic, and then we got to have this really beautiful moment at the end where like a bunch of the other like girls from the other bands that were playing like got up on stage with us and we sang like our finale song Bad Decisions, and it was just like it was so much fun. It was just like such a beautiful moment and just a celebration of each other and being together, and that was one of probably my greatest memories of life. So
I love that. I just got goosebumps a little bit. It's fine. Everything's fine. Well, and lastly, since we are at Good Things, we're celebrating all things celebrations, literally. Like, what is a song that each of you are drawn to when you want to celebrate and actually let your hair down and have a good time?
so tequila's coming out. We put on horror a lot. If we're at parties, we put on like horror.
HO9909.
I love. Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty
They're really
sick.
cool.
Ashniko's quite party as well.
Ashniko.
Yeah, she's quite fun. I don't even know.
A mix between the horror, Ashniko,
We'll either be super like,
Destiny's Child.
oh yeah,
Yes.
love.
yeah.
That's a decent mix. I'm into that.
Vibes. That's one
Dad
of my party
vibes,
songs.
Limit
Oh, yes. I love that song. I love that song.
Yes. So good.
Perfect.
Like a warm up to the show playlist and like always dad vibes, always horror, fever.
Fever, free, yeah.
Perfection. What about you, Ms. Mac?
I'm going to say recently, probably like literally anything by Electric Callboy. Like their entire techno album is just like, it's impossible to listen to a song of that album and not just feel pumped up and just like ready to party. So
I think the feeling's mutual because Nico said you were the
I-
band most keen to see, so I
I
feel
am
like it's
I
very
am
mutual.
still reeling from the fact that they even know who we are. Like that was just like a, oh my god, moment. We got to catch some of their set today and they freaking killed it. So it was
Amazing. Well, we've still got a few more days. It's just so awesome to be able to do all of this and have all of these beautiful people for company. Such good music, good things, good times. Thank you so much, ladies, and enjoy the rest of the run.